Okay. Well, now I think probably the best way to handle the bonus dungeon, in theory,
Scout.
is we probably do want to turn it down to simple for now. We'll see. I just have a feeling it'll take a lot less time and be a lot easier, but I feel like I'll get less XP and probably less items, so. We won't do that right in a second. But I think just basically rolling for some sort of chest or special room and then just fighting the enemies in the main rooms. That would make sense. Yeah, it's the first chamber. Because I assume all of them have it. Okay. Because if I remember correctly, getting these special rooms pretty much makes it to where we don't have to do anything except the darkness puzzle. Which would be great is not having to do the darkness puzzle, but I think that might be asking for a lot. Kind of like being able to collect these things on the geoboard. I also don't know. My other PC shut off, so I'm viewing Twitch on my phone, which is fine, but then I'm not really gonna be able to check the maps. Like here. Now it's just
Am I the only one that's sick of this music by now?
What, this groove and tutelage? It's hard to. How am I supposed to look at my phone and drive at the same time?
That's a good question.
Sometimes, bro.
And get your drink on?
Yeah. That's some tech right there.
Kinda is.
Crazy.
Makes you wonder why all the rooms don't have them stacked like that.
They should have them stacked better. This is still better than the first room, for sure. And this should take me into the dark room. Okay. So is there a testing? Looks like there's two.
Do we have this map pulled up?
Yeah, but remember my other monitor is...
Yeah.
But it looks like I can see them. It just didn't look like there was any chests on the map, but it's because they're right next to the things.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work. Roaring thunder! Thermal skewer! Roaring thunder! Thermal skewer! Roaring thunder!
You're wide open!
Like you guys.
Roaring thunder! Thermal skewer!
Huh?
Like you guys.
Yeah. For the most part, I can see. Plus, I can technically see the amount of chests in game.
I thought we were...
The flames of malevolence burn bright. Ooh, now that's actually kind of huge. I can just ride my dual
Not
board
worth my
to hit
time.
enemies. And the best part is I won't even hit the spike thing. That would be a nice touch.
Go over them.
Huh?
You'll just go over them. They're on the ground.
The light of my conviction will pierce even the heavens to strike you down. Stop here, twister! Who's next? Thermal skewer!
On you, Zubat,
I was watching a GDQ thing and they actually did it.
I was just getting warmed
It was
up.
a Super Mario 64. I don't know. I think it was 70 star. But it was, they had like a bunch of people who were just at the event. Like I think who were doing runs and everything. But everyone got a star and then they swapped. It was like a 70-person relay thing.
Kinda sick.
Yeah.
I'm extra good at beating up the weak ones.
Seems hard to do.
Fire thunder! Thermal skewer! Fire thunder!
I
Thermal
have my team match in Earthquake. It's problematic.
Isn't that why like Gyarados is the best? Because Gyarados is flying and they can all learn Earthquake. So it's not stab, but you can literally have 6 Earthquake and Gyarados without them hitting each other.
The Dragonite. Highest attack stat in Mean.
Yeah, but that's a little hard to get. To be fair, I do remember farming a bunch because on the one version, like I think just the browser version, when we really went for the shiny challenge, I remember like actually grinding like every day, like always having it pulled up on the second monitor, and I definitely got a couple shiny Dratinis.
Cringe. Who would do that?
To be fair,
Dreams.
the main things that I want to go for now is I mean honestly Zubat seems pretty good. Just I'm pretty sure obviously I can use Earthquake, but also it learns Whirlwind, I think? It learns something good. He uses less use the gym. Even like I said, I should be fine with just one Nidoran, but we'll see.
This fight is over.
I thought there's only 3 of these things. This one's at the other end. I don't know if that's that big of a deal. Kinda crushing them. I'm surprised. Maybe levels actually are the biggest thing. But, I mean, Kaiser said that they were important. But didn't like, guys say it's mostly gear that you want to worry about? I didn't hear if you said anything. But it's just crazy because it legitimately seems like levels matter more than gear. Because I'm struggling a lot less than I was. To be fair, maybe at this point I was playing on a higher difficulty still, but I don't think so.
Hey, is everyone all right?
Malevolent. Okay. Let's see how we want to Mystic our Bullcrap. Because we have Velvet now set up. So we want to Procol and Eleanor, then do Rokuro, and then do Aizen, Laphicet, Maglu, and then Velvet. Should work.
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Here it comes!
I want to use my Mystic Art, but I want him to be stunned.
You're wide open.
Oh, well, now I don't have. Why do I have to lose every single goddamn time I get something? Whatever. So I don't even get to use my Mystic Art because they just keep flying.
Okay.
God, I just want to use my cool thing. Sorry, I'm stunned, but I'm immediately gonna soul burst, give me complete super armor, and do your thing, and then I'm gonna stun you twice to get you down to 1 soul. Ah, darn. That's how I play. That's what I'm supposed to keep them stunned and do damage. Like, I'm just not able to activate my triple thing ever. I guess we don't gotta worry about going back this time. Seeing as I still have all my BG. Haha, so cool, haha. New tech, guys, new tech unlock.
That's kind of crazy, actually.
Shut up.
No,
Shut up.
not gonna happen.
Shut up! You shut up.
Not fair.
Yeah. Wow, this looks like a fun room. If I was not trying to have fun. Give me. Oh. This looks way worse than the other one. Isn't this the one people recommended was the third one?
Yeah. Something like that.
I am making some sharp turns. To be fair, the triple row is kind of nice. And like I said, it kind of sets you up for it. Because then in this last one, it'll lead me back to the place. I still think I like the second floor one the best. Maybe this one just gives the most though. I don't know. Technically, that's like the first part. This one's definitely the most annoying to do though, so. I mean, twists and turns. There probably is a lot here though. So I can see it being recommended just for the fact that it's the most for each time you get one. I don't see how possibly like 505 minutes though, because going back to reset them, you'd have to get it in like the third try, and then even then I feel like it would take a bit of time to actually collect all these. Easy. Okay. Now it's this awful place. Yeah, this is gonna be an impossible to see on this monitor, dude. I hate to break it to you. Yes, maybe now this loads up. I can view Twitch on this. And then I can pull up the stuff on this. Brief intermission because I'm lost in the sauce. The sauce of my monitor being broken.
Why is there sauce in your monitor?
You've broken a remote? And
That
a charger,
is not
Jared.
important. Probably more. That's just how my curse manifests.
Oh, I'm sure, Jared. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is, Jared. I'm sure it is. Okay, where? Only all this information was sort of nice and neatly in the memory bank. And I have to scroll a mile up in DMs to be able to see it.
You just be scrolling a mile up a memory bank.
Okay, so the chests don't seem like they're going to be very easy to grab while on the way. I'm not going to lie. So I probably just want to get the chest first. Hopefully I can just run down these enemies so I don't really got to worry about moving and driving. I think it resets chests if I mess up. But that's kind of a wild guess, because, you know, I messed up. You've messed up.
Yes. Again, why does it cut out the stupid part? That's the whole reason I said it. To insult you.
Uh-huh. Sorry for being so talented, Jared. My bad. I know it makes you look bad.
We can do this. Thermal skewer.
Huh?
Winds chill them to the bone. Frigid photon.
It sounds like you're insulting me.
Thermal skewer. Right there. Thermal skewer.
But actually, it kind of feels like you're insulting me. It doesn't sound like it. Am I right, guys? Great.
Where in the...
You think Frogs and Tycoon are excited to play some Overwatch tomorrow? Some really bad event?
Definitely.
Yes. I'm not. I don't know. I'm pretty neutral about it. I don't think playing it will be bad. It's just if it takes 2 days to do, I am definitely going to be annoyed. Like if it's just like 1 5-hour stream, okay, whatever. I can do that. I just don't want it to take 2 days because I really want to try and finish up Berseria this week. So I don't want it to eat all of our time. And I already finished the Battle Pass. I'm not super concerned about Battle Pass XP. I don't care about the stupid titles. I would only care about the titles if I got them all the previous seasons, but I didn't even get them in the first season, so. Also in ZCZ, I pulled and I got the banner person. The new Void Hunter. Pretty hype. Pretty hype. Everyone get hype in chat. I still really want to pull trigger though. Things that would benefit my team greatly.
Want to pull the trigger. You're first.
I just Soldier 11 super cool. And trigger seems really OP. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no. I don't think Overwatch would be that bad. Did we even know what the event was? Because there's a Junkrat event, right? That unfortunately we'll probably ignore. Because last time, wasn't it really, really terrible? Like it was like on a work day. Because it was only available on the weekend. And you had to do like a ton. It was like 40 games, but it didn't even like checkpoint because like they did the separate challenges.
Yeah. So it's like we won a stadium game. and then we had to lose a quick play game, and then we could start participating in the next one.
Terrible, really.
Thermal skewer! Right thunder! Thermal skewer!
I actually wouldn't look at my gear. Huh?
Could have fooled me.
I feel like I've probably gotten some drops in this area by now. And then what was the other thing that was coming out? Like the thing that actually comes out tomorrow.
Like aerial combat.
Aerial combat?
It's like the one you get random modifiers.
Oh.
I feel like I saw some off on that, but they wouldn't.
Mix it. Also, Tycoon, have you seen the new Doom Mystican? I don't remember if I asked you this before.
And I quote, Shodan returns with a twist. Smooth shuffle mid-match, and wild modifiers keep the chaos coming. So in other words, they're gonna mix two really bad events.
I don't think they were that bad. Again, it's just gonna be play 80 games of a stupid game mode. Hear me out, right? Imagine if it was like play 10 games, win grand double, and then we get to get out of there after like 2 or 3 hours. And it was like, oh, that was fun, that was cool. Wouldn't that be cool, guys? I think that sounds a lot better.
Considerably powerful enemy.
I don't know what his best weapon is. We're just gonna put people's best things on for now. Because I don't feel like thinking. I don't think these people are as important to have good stuff, but we're gonna do it anyway. We also got the Intrigue Sash, which is the Rarity 19 accessory for Velvet.
Gotcha.
Still have yet to master this Ray Lance. Okay. I don't know if that pauses time. I'm gonna hope and assume it does. What game was it that had like a timer that opening something like that didn't pause it? Was it
I think it was Tales of Berseria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, but doesn't seem it didn't just happen there.
I'll show you the beauty of my spear work. Blade of heaven, thunder, slide enemies, set the heavens. Take it, here goes. Right, here it comes. Here it comes.
Why was it so
The light
delayed?
of my conviction.
Oh, we could have actually well, that's so sick!
Why can't I show my screen?
What was I gonna say? Also, people have been. I don't know if you've watched the Gachi Yakuda. I have no idea how it's pronounced. Obviously, me and Jared have watched like half of it. I don't know if you watched the Tycoon. But there's like this whole concept of the. Why do I forget what it was called? Like the weapons or whatever. Point is, it depends on like an item that you take really good care of and just care about a lot. It's like turns into like a weapon, right? That's like the concept. Where is this thing? I don't want to fight birds. But people are saying what their weapon or something would be. I'm in the right spot, aren't I? Is that it? Okay. Yeah, but people are saying what their weapon
Not
would be.
worth my time.
mouse and keyboard.
Some people are saying a majority of people will be their phones. But I don't know. I feel like
a lot of people don't take good care of their phone.
yeah, and plus it's not even just like taking good care of, it's also like actually caring about it. Like say I feel like just because something gets a lot of use doesn't mean you care about it. Like a toilet. You know? Just because you clean it and you use it.
Like a bed.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't mean that's like, oh man, I care so much about my toilet or my phone at all. You know? So, I feel like that's weird.
Good luck.
So, I don't know. I was thinking, you know, what do I have in my, like, room or anywhere that would be like that? I didn't really have
I
a...
feel like it'd have to be something you've just had for a while.
That's what I was thinking,
And
my
again,
pillow.
We can do this.
Be like King.
I don't think it'd have the same effect. That thing is a very strong weapon anytime that it isn't a pillow.
Yeah, well, mine would be a weaponized pillow. And plus, it's like,
Got a zombie inside of it?
aren't most of them based on creativity, too? It's kind of like, you would make it a weapon, not that they're inherently weapons. Because, like, say,
Not exactly.
it's like the barber uses scissors, but they use it in such a way where they can use their feet to use them and stuff. That's just how they see it, like as a weapon,
I had no problems here.
something like that. Obviously, the one guy is specific. It's like he's all about like recycling, so it's like he makes them. Is like, oh, how could I turn a tire into something useful?
Not worth my time.
You know?
It's just like Fire Force. It's just about a bunch of firefighters. It's just about a guy who likes to recycle.
Exactly.
Not off topic even a little bit.
That's what I find so interesting about anime. That like a lot of real life shows don't do, including, you know, Stranger Things, which is like one of the most popular ones. It's like there's never good like actual systems. You know?
Yeah.
I've said this before, but it's
You
like,
have powers. You don't have powers.
yeah. Because even like something like with like decent systems, like say something like The Boys, you know, where it's like more like it's explained why they have the powers and stuff like that. It still doesn't explain like the actual power system and scaling. You know? It's like people get random things and it happens. You know? But it's like they're still not like fleshed out. It's like this is my power and I have to use it this way. Because like say My Hero is kind of similar in the fact that it's just like quirks, you know, which could even be like hereditary or whatever. But then it's also the fact that they can be used in so many like weird ways and stuff. To where while it's not fully like fleshed out and explained, besides it just being random, it still feels like a more fleshed out system than something like The Boys. But, you know, I feel like you gotta have that. But I feel like so many shows care about other factors instead of actually explaining it. It's like I've said with a lot of like slice of life anime or isekai. Like that's why I feel like Shangri-La is hands down my favorite like isekai, is simply because of the fact that it's about the game. To where it's like, while the game doesn't make perfect sense, you know, all the time, it still legitimately feels like it could be a game you could play. You know? And the systems make sense, and it being interesting, and it feeling like a game. But a lot of shows like that, like say, obviously like Recovery of an MMO Junkie is more slice of life than Nisuke, but especially the like Maple one, it's like, it's barely about the game. And it's like, the systems in it make zero sense. Like, no one's ever tried putting points into something. Like, what about someone who has maxed out attack? Like, is that gonna be like the main villain? And it's like, oh, this random event happens. You know, but it's crazy because like Shangri-La has some stuff like that, but it's also like explained that any player can get it. And stuff. It's like, oh, maybe we're into this one-time event that can only she have, and no one else run into any similar events whatsoever, to where she dominates. And it's like just kind of like stupid, you know? And like I said, then there's like good ones. Like I think Eminence in Shadow, it's like, well, it doesn't do a good job of like really explaining a lot of like the power systems and stuff. At least it's very interesting, and it still feels like important, like the world and the characters and stuff like that. And so like again, it feels cool. But I just feel like too many of them just basically use it to be like, oh, it's like a video game, right? But it has nothing to do with the video game. or oh, I'm in a fantasy world, but it has really nothing to do with the fantasy world. Just like a slice of life, just in a different location. That's why, like, a good example is even things like The Office or Dragon Maid, right? The differences in them. Like, I prefer The Office over Dragon Maid. You know why? Because The Office is actually like a show. You know, it's like where they're talking about like the subjects. You know, that actually would make sense. You know, whereas like it feels like it is like actually happening, right? Some with Dragon Maid, just like there is no world. It feels like it's just supposed to be funny and random. You know, like how look, we're dragons, but we're maids, and it's like a comedy and like kind of a slice of life. Like, oh, imagine you were living with this, but it's like there is no things happening, right? It doesn't feel like you're. So it's like it's hard for me to watch because like I'm not engaged. But it's like things with The Office. It's like obviously the point is for it to be funny, but it still feels like the show's progressing and there's actually like what's it, like a topic and like a place, you know, and a theme, and so it feels like okay, you know. And so I feel like that's why it's like a good show. But I feel like that's why I can't get behind a lot of slice of life. Because I feel like you can do slice of life while including having a good show without it just being character development. You know? Like obviously, you know, a lot of shows do it in the case of like crime. Or something. Or like a murder. It's like, oh, people are trying to solve it or something. To where it's like, oh, it takes place in this place, which is kind of random. You know, like a high school, you know, like most anime. But then it's like, oh, but there's a murder. But then it's still slice of life. Like, say, I would consider Danganronpa a pretty slice of life kind of thing. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like also has some really good like themes and stuff. And even like what was I thinking? Code Geass and stuff. Like, it's obviously, and even again like Death Note and stuff, it's like it's a drama, there's suspense, but there's stuff happening, and it's still like you're learning about the characters and it's interesting. But it's like, it's not just a straight up slice of life. Like, oh, I'm just a high schooler, but I don't have any special abilities or anything. It's just me, guy, smart kid. Like, that's boring. That's why it's just like, when it comes to slice of life, I will just never be interested. Unless it's a good, like, thing where it's more of a, it's not a slice of life anime. It just has that kind of, the slice of life to it. I feel like that's the best way to do it. And I'm not like saying like, oh, any sort of character development is slice of life. I mean, where it's more like, it's not just their main goals, you know, it's also them just existing, you know, like the daily life of characters and stuff's happening. Like even like Sakamoto Days, you could consider, I feel like, a slice of life.
Definitely.
But it's like, it's actually interesting because again, there's themes behind it, and it's funny, obviously, but it's like, it feels like there's actual progress and like interesting things. And so it's very cool. And again, obviously, like I said, most things, like, I wouldn't consider slice of life that are, you know, like even like My Hero or like Hunter x Hunter. Because again, it's like, they're kind of slice of life, you know, but it's like, there is more of an underlying goal to where I wouldn't classify it as that, but it's, that's why I just don't understand why you would ever want just a slice of life. Because I don't know, I just feel like that's boring. Maybe that's just me. I just feel like I can branch out pretty well into genres of games and like shows, like even not just anime, but like what's it, like live action shows. But it's like those things just ruin it for me. Again, it can't be that. It has to have systems and intrigue and things that let you think. And I feel like a lot of shows don't do that. Like, Stranger Things used to be cool because you're like, ooh, what's happening and stuff. You know, and it's interesting because, like, action and, like, you know, just confusion and suspense and all that, you know? It's kind of like even, like, how Supernatural was. But then it's like, oh, in these, like, later seasons of both shows, what if we just take about all the cool stuff, right? And all the interesting, like, suspense and drama and any sort of, like, thought and just make it pretty much just a random slice of life that starts to lose its plot completely. It's like, oh, well now I'm really bored of this. And I don't want to finish them. That's just how it... Like, Supernatural follow-up was, like, crazy. Like, it's still, like, funny and there's some cool stuff. But it's like, I feel like these last, like, 2 or 3 seasons literally have just been them talking to each other and making no progress. They're just like random things that are now just like, I guess, happening. But no, I just think it's kind of bad. When like before it was like interesting, like it was actually like a creepy show, and it felt like, whoa, stuff's happening. Like, ooh, the yellow eyes demon. What's this stuff? But then it's like, and it's like even like the angels and demons. Like I think that's a cool concept. Like when it was going into it at the beginning. But then it's like it branches out and it's like there's just so much happening, and then it's just like it's literally just a slice of
I
life,
don't think we have a chance.
and there's like actually just nothing interesting happening.
Ride thunder! Here it comes!
And it's like at least in some of like the later seasons, there's been like the funny stuff, like the Scooby-Doo episode and stuff. And it's like okay, that's at least interesting, you know. But it's like the fact that those like filler random episodes are the best parts of the show. That's tough. That's tough. And it's not even just because it's funny. It's like it actually feels like well written, and there is stuff like happening that actually has you engaged. Being like Supernatural, it's like I'm literally so engaged that I can't watch it during anything. Like when I'm playing a game or anything, I'm just literally so disinterested in what's happening because it's just them talking. And it's not even about anything important. And then they introduce characters that either immediately die or just like serve no purpose and aren't interesting. I want to use my Mystic Art, but I gotta get a thing. Okay, you know what? I'm literally gonna walk across the map and just pick up these things.
Just trying to stop you.
Why am I doing 0 damage? Get down from there! I can't hit you! Why are they taking actually 0 damage from my attack?
To strike you down, Gunir Twister!
Killing flash! But I'm this close, I won't miss!
That's actually criminal.
Zero.
I just am trying to do any damage to him.
What's next? This is just the first step! To kill you! Howling Dragon!
Yeah, point is I feel like a lot of shows just
Light of virtue! The
lose a lot of their charm because they lose the plot completely and the formula that made it good.
Army of Immortals! 49 souls!
But
Will you withstand their assault? Or will you fall before them? This is the end! No mercy!
If you think this is hell,
that's what I find so crazy about like One Piece, because again, for the most part, it's a very simple formula. That actually does look kind of sick.
did you think you could escape me?
But yeah, it's like, for the most part, you can simplify it. Like, obviously, like, I mean, like, completely simplify it to where it's like, oh, just go to the next island, deal with whatever troubles are happening, and then fight Big Boss, and then leave, right? Obviously, there's way more to it, but it's like, there is that very simple formula. Like, you know, when they leave, like, something like Egghead, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna be going to another island, and stuff's gonna go down, right? And then after they're done with that island, to the next. But it's obviously not, because if it was that simple, who would watch the show? You know? Because even like Pokemon, you could simplify it like that formula. Go to a new region, like some random Pokemon, have a little bit of drama go down, Team Rocket or whatever team thing, and then, you know, Ash loses the Pokemon League. But it's not that simple at all. But it's like, again, they just have a good
Scout ship
formula,
departing.
and so it works. You know, because like even using that part as a basic doesn't mean it gets like even like stale or boring. I'm not like, oh man, they're just going to another island. I don't think I've ever said that. Or it's like, oh man, just a new region of Pokemon. I can't believe this. Because again, it's written super well. You know, because like you could argue like Naruto's like more like it's not like that. You know, it's not just go to the next place. But Naruto feels worse. Again, we're over 100 episodes deep in
We
Naruto.
found you, cats.
Yes, if this
And it
isn't
just-
my-
I'm up. What is it?
Because there isn't like easy transfers of like areas and stuff and what's happening, it just all feels like everything takes place literally in a super tiny area, that it's always just a forest or the same like waterfall like every single time. It's like they don't even try to like branch out. It feels like it's just a small circle place, and obviously the world is big and I know it'll branch out obviously, but it just so far doesn't feel like that. It just feels like every fight is in a gosh darn forest or a cave, and that's it. And it's like the same formula for every single fight.
I also like how, again, in every area they introduce 3 new random characters that seem really intimidating and then don't do anything and lose in the first fight they, do.
I will say though, the bug area where they were trying to get the bug, honestly, some of the fights were pretty good, and those like enemies, at least the one girl, was actually like kind of had character.
Yeah.
Like they actually had like motives. They weren't just being like, Orochimaru, I'm just gonna believe him after they kill everyone in my family.
That's
Like
weird.
what? Every other person? I think that has to be my biggest issue with Orochimaru as a villain, is that he not once actually seems like a good guy or a smart guy to like get any of his like people to join him. He's just like a terrible person who has a goal of wanting to kill everyone. People are like, you know what? I trust him that he's gonna restore my clan to its former glory.
He's just used the same tricks that he's had this entire time, which has been a decent amount of time, despite him being all about learning new stuff. And again, like, he's not even there. Every fight he's been in, he's lost. And it's just people believe him and then just throw themselves.
Yeah. I just think it's crazy because like every time like it's a new person, like, oh, they're just gonna betray him, Orochimaru. They're just like using him. But that has yet to happen. Because like Kabuto, like there's no way Kabuto's like, oh yeah, Orochimaru's just my best friend. I love him. He's so cool. It's like, no, he has to be like, I want his power, or oh, I am gonna betray him. Like I'm actually like working with someone, right? I feel like there has to be something deeper than that. But it's like, is it gonna be that deep, or is it gonna be Kabuto's like, no, Orochimaru, I thought you cared about me. What? Relying on you doesn't mean caring about you. But I don't know. It's crazy. And it's like, obviously I can understand in some situations, it's like, you know, like Orochimaru did kind of like rescue people from bad situations and kind of uses their anger against them. You know, classic villain plotline. I feel like that part makes sense. But you'd think over time, it's like, it's not even like they feel like they owe him. It's just like, I respect him so much for what he did like 25 years ago when he just literally picked me up, and then, you know, it's just weird they all are like, I'm completely content with this.
Especially again, it's like normal people who are in a fine situation, and then something bad happens, they get saved. It's like, oh, cool, and they go back to their daily lives. That's what, you know, should happen in that situation.
Yeah, I just find it.
Like, say, when Naruto, like, saves people and all that stuff, it's not like they just, you know, it's just their people.
That's what I find crazy. It's like when Naruto's trying to help people or save people, they're so against it. But Orochimaru just walks up and they're like, I trust this guy. This guy's a good person. He understands me. I just find that kind of funny. Like I said, there's definitely parts like that even in like One Piece. You're like, why do they make the decisions they do? Like, why would you follow this person?
Like a certain hey, yeah.
What do you mean?
In a certain arc where he may or may not have bounced around and almost gotten everyone killed.
Yeah, but I don't really think that was any sort of allegiance to
I mean, yeah, but still a stupid decision.
I mean, yeah. Wow, I love getting beaten in it's really fun.
I can tell.
At least there's no counter. That's my favorite part. I literally stood there for 1 second while blocking, and I get stunned and almost die.
Hey, you used 3 break souls and didn't break their guy.
Yeah. This might be where we have to turn on difficulty. Technically, we also have the cat soul stuff, though. So,
How do you get some use out of it?
I forget exactly where the cat was.
I won't run away.
Point is, it just kind of sucks that a lot of shows are like bad. But that's why like some things like the Gacha Good, I feel like why people like super get into them, even though it's like I don't really think they're insanely good. It's just cause like it is interesting at least. It's like it has a concept to where it's like you can get behind. It's kind of like Soul Eater. You're thinking, oh, if I was a weapon, you know, what kind of weapon would I be? And it's like, who would be my Meister? If I'm the Meister, you know, how would I fight? You know, like stuff like that.
Is everyone all right?
I'm surprised we haven't found any weapons that just fight for themselves.
I think there's definitely been weapons that fight for themselves. I just can't name any off the top of the dome.
I'm saying. I feel like it's crazy given how many
Meisters are-
themselves.
To be fair, I feel like a lot of them, like, they at least show that they can. Because, like, they can partially transform.
Yeah. But, like, Soul would be sick. You just start, you know, beating people up.
Yeah, but then there's, like,
Fully blocks some attacks.
there was also the death battle thing where it says that, like, they actually have control on, like, in fights and all that
Yeah,
kind of
like,
stuff.
how can the Meisters even fight if they're not even doing half the fighting?
Well, that's why they gotta resonate to make them powerful, to where they're on the same wavelength. And, like, they're working together. Where it's like, you're fighting, and, like,
The weapons should be the ones that are able to fight on their own, and not the Meisters.
yeah, but again, that most Meisters can't fight on their own. It's against, like, the Meisters who actually understand, like, the powers and how a lot of the soul works are able to do things like detect. It's like, you getting better at just detecting souls and knowing how to do stuff. It, like, helps you resonate more with a partner, but also helps you understand other people's, like, souls. And so you can, like, manipulate that. And so
That was a considerably
it's more of like a
powerful enemy.
Meister just having a really good connection to the soul, and you can use it against people. So it's like, that's how they fight enemies, is again using that.
We can
And
do
then
this.
obviously, you know, you can also just train to fight. Like, you can learn hand-to-hand combat and stuff. And so it's kind of just like the mix of that kind of stuff. Obviously, some techniques are pretty cool, and I don't know how those work, but for the most part, I feel like it makes a good bit of sense. Yeah, I do find it weird that more of them, like, just don't choose to fight alone, you know?
I just want to see someone be able to turn their body into a weapon and attack people. Is that so wrong?
Like I said, I feel like I've seen it, because even doesn't, what's his name? Why can't I remember his name? Like, Maka's dad. He can just turn into it, and he, like, kind of fights on his own. Because, like, him and Stein just kind of go into fights, and it's like they don't fight together until...
Have we seen that even?
I'll show you
I
the
think
beauty
so.
of my spear
Like, even, like, the first time they're, like, introducing them, like, fighting together. It's like they're fighting separately at first, I'm pretty sure. Until it's like, okay, join me. Maybe not. Maybe he just does it aesthetically.
No, he does it in the opening. That's pretty cool.
But I'm pretty sure they do it just like, again,
I'll show you the beauty of my
if someone
spear
can make you more powerful, why would you not just do that?
I just feel like it's weird for some people, like say Tsubaki. It's like she's trained in combat and she transforms into a variety of weapons. And she just doesn't use those.
Yeah, but you also gotta remember how powerful Black Star is.
Tsubaki's cool time.
I do think it definitely could be more fleshed out, like more of a fight where it's like a double battle, and it's more they just combine when they need to. Because against like,
Thick stuff, like they fight together and then like he throws her and it's like she turns out of a weapon and attacks people.
yeah, like Sasuke and Naruto.
Exactly.
Which makes
Accurately
zero
accurate.
sense, but you know. It did happen.
Sure did.
Yeah, it definitely would make sense in a situation like that. 'Cause, like, Black Star can easily fight on his own. Same with Tsubaki. I really need to kill these guys if I want to try and make time, but they're just unlimited guard. These guys are Maple. They learned the formula.
Paralyzed too. It's beating stunned eventually.
That was a considerably powerful.
I think enemies being stunned is simply an illusion.
Like pants.
Not worth my time.
Exactly. Yeah, I never know what move I should be spamming for infliction.
You're wide open.
Because I don't know if some just have a higher, like, inflict chance.
Ride thunder!
Like, say, should I be trying to burn over trying to stun just because it has a higher chance of inflicting? Or should I just be trying to use stun since it's better? You can die now, guy, because, I think that was all of them.
Time out. He didn't time out. He did a quarter of his health in 1 second.
I think this is my team actually decided to try a little bit to help me there. Pretty crazy.
Because he finally broke his guard.
That too. That too. Get out of my way. You can't just block the door like that. Is he blocking this door now? Get out of my way. Move. No.
You're actually getting so tossed.
I feel like I might swap in my... How do they even have it? Just for getting in battles, restoring their gauge, I guess? That's actually pretty useful.
So when do you get the ability to run away faster?
I didn't. I think it's just based on something that I never have. Excuse me! I'm trying to get through! I don't know if it's based on like level or maybe the amount of enemies or what.
I think it's based on, no, because if it's based on skill, that means you did that fight really well.
I literally, dude, walk to the border, hug wall. I don't think I could do that really better. Like, did you see me hugging that wall, a second ago, getting stuck in the doorway?
Yeah. You're really good at hugging some walls.
Hey.
I think you should be able to use the gearboard in combat.
Kinda can if you think about it. I can run into them
And run over people and instantly kill them.
yeah.
Maybe that's why you can't. Because then canonically it would have to one shot.
Only weekend. So. It's your what? It's right there. What the heck?
Ooh, it's a biggie.
That's what you think.
The light of my conviction will pierce even the heavens to strike you down. Gunir Twister!
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Signed up! Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step!
To kill you.
Howling dragon!
Spirit release! The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Joining chaos! Chaos bloom! Now, army of immortals! 49 souls!
Chaos
Will you
control.
withstand their assault? Or will you fall before them? This is the end! No mercy!
If you think this is hell,
I'm just getting started! I'll drag you down and grind you into air and pulse desire!
Guy's life beguiled!
did you think you could escape
That
me?
was wicked cool. This is the first step to kill you.
I want to hear characters say each other's lines.
Wow!
I'm starting
I almost forgot.
a message.
This is not. He is This. It is all. Now, that sounds like maybe that glow.
But who? Or
I asked her. She
Stupid.
was.
She just...
either way,
By the by, it's a cat.
So...
didn't see that.
I think if we... I just don't know how we want to do it. Because I do think that Eisen is the most powerful, and then setting up Mogulus, and then... This is probably fine. I don't know if Velvet's second one is worth... So I think that means we're at the 5th chamber. The 5th one's the last one? No? Yeah. I think we're definitely gonna turn on simple mode for this though. 'Cause, that last one was a little close. Why is Velvet so much higher leveled? Doesn't even make sense. I think this might be a little confusing to look at 2 maps at once. But whatever. I think we made it through on the other mode. We'll be able to do this. Okay, so no, there is just a number. That makes it easier. I thought it was showing the top part and the bottom part. So we're nowhere near done. It would have actually been really nice the first time I did this dungeon, just having the war point so I could just do this instead of actually going through dungeons. Like, somebody, they would stupid. Decided no.
My name.
Undyne's Heart. Drop bottle. Oh, 2 life bottles?
They shouldn't have. They should have given you more items instead.
Yeah, 1 item kind of sucked. I got Undyne's Heart. Which, to be fair, is a new thing. So, it's not the worst. But that was the only part I was excited about. So, I guess... you know. What is Undini up to nowadays? Banging a lizard?
What?
Alphas?
I was very confused for several different purposes. Mostly because Undini, if you will, could mean several different people.
Yeah.
The answer is yes. Canonically.
I'm ready for this.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't know.
I thought I was supposed to be doing damage or something. You know, I think it'd be cool if any of Eleanor's stuff could actually hit. Is that a flare vortex?
You can tell by the fact that I missed everywhere.
Oh my God. Why do I even try? I just miss every part of it. How are they so tanky?
That was tougher than I would have liked.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense to start at this side island. And I'll just make sure to hit all the... Okay, can I not go down there? No, I was going the wrong way. Strafe, won't it thing anywhere?
I challenge you.
Why, cruel world?
Illusory veil!
It's over, right?
I gotta want to pick up the chest so I don't gotta pick it up later. That's a scam! I'm not looking where I'm driving. Somewhere over here.
I'm ready for this. Ride thunder! Ride thunder! Ride thunder! Take the heavens! Here goes! Here it comes! Here it comes! Here! Spiral! Hail! Thermal viewer! Ride thunder! It's over, right?
Ah! This might be tight because of how many stupid things I'm hitting.
Time to dish out spankings. Ride thunder! Thermal viewer! Ride thunder! Thermal viewer! Take the heavens!
Big old toy.
Ride thunder!
Huh?
Destroyed you, Jeff.
Ride thunder! Thermal viewer! Ride thunder! Thermal viewer! Incandescent! Thermal viewer! Take the heavens! Here goes! Alright, hi! Here it comes! Fly! Thermal viewer! Thermal viewer! Here's the enemies! Thermal viewer! Ride thunder! Thermal viewer!
Can my team help?
Here it comes! Here it comes!
Why are you not dead?
I had no problems here.
Oh. I think they in the remake need to make these things like the invisible ones at least slightly visible. Because I don't know if they know this, but you actually can't react and you can't see them at all.
Ride thunder! Thermal viewer!
You're wide open! That's all. You're wide open! Who wants some next?
Come on,
That was a
put up
clean
some
fight. Sometimes I forget my team can actually attack, you know, and like contribute, because they never do. Kind of like Overwatch.
Dang.
You forget they have the same kit and options that I do. They're just worse.
Let's get started. Thermal viewer! Ride thunder! Take the heavens! Here goes! Hi! Here it comes! Here! Spiral! Hail!
When second invisible into your
Thermal
deck.
viewer! Gaze upon my fiery
No.
sword!
You're wide open!
Ride thunder! Thermal viewer! Ride thunder! Thermal viewer!
To the bone!
Ride thunder!
Frigid focus!
Here it comes! Ride thunder! Thermal viewer!
You're wide open! That's all, huh?
Gonna get ya! Water mode! Thermal viewer!
Wind Laser! You're wide open!
Reaching!
Smash them!
Ride
No
thunder!
left!
Thermal viewer! Take the heavens!
Illusory
Here
veil!
goes! Hi! Here it comes! Thermal viewer! Ride thunder!
That
Yes,
should
yes,
be
I
all of
know.
them. We're cutting it a little too close, Jared.
I know.
I miss. I'm like, what? that the one that's up there? Three.
Good luck.
See, I do wonder though if there's because for XP I assume bosses are really just gonna be the best. Maybe it is grade farming essentially, just fighting dire foes and fighting Lindworm for XP. I feel like there has to be something like that. Because in this place you can refight the first boss pretty easy because you don't have to go through any of this. But after that you do have to go through it. And that seems pretty not worth it for XP. If I have to do this darkness thing for any of the bosses. Unless like the final boss is actually just like super high level and it is worth it. But I have a feeling it's going to be a dire foe anyway because I don't think any of these bosses are going to surpass level 200 and I'm pretty sure the dire foes can go up to 200. I just don't necessarily want to Lindworm farm. But apparently using the dark bottles will make the encounters and stuff my level. But I don't know if that's exactly true. If it actually just straight up makes it my level and I can gain XP, that seems worth it. But honestly, I feel like most areas would be worth it at that point to farm if it just gets them all to level 200. I don't know. You could probably look into it a bit now if you're not doing anything.
Nope.
Okay. I forgot you want to be here forever.
Yeah.
You just get to play your easy game and quintuple my progress while I'm doing this.
Mhm.
Criminal. Criminal.
It actually isn't.
Should be. I can't see. Criminal is what I am. How's it looking? Velvet doesn't have Fool, which is kind of rough. But it's fine. We'll just use it first because we don't care.
I don't think we have a chance. Ride Thunder! Thermal Skewer!
Probably could have turned it fast simple, honestly.
Thermal Skewer! Ride Thunder! Here it comes! Ride Thunder! Thermal Skewer!
Wandering Ghost! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Pummel!
Here it comes!
Windlash, you're wide open! Burn! Windlash! Burn! Guys like the guy! Illusory veil! Last step! Windlash! Too slow! You're wide open! Burn!
Here it comes! The light of my conviction will pierce even the heavens to strike you down! Dominator Twister! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal, carved into flesh! Lethal pay!
Killing Flash! Behold the arts of my ancestors! Ungiven style! Aaron!
Spirit's release! The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Joining chaos! Chaos bloom!
Boom.
Now, army of immortals! 49 souls! Will you withstand their assault? Or will you fall before them? This is the end!
I'm not done with you yet. Here's something for you. Hope you like it. Venom Strike! Face your end! Pummel!
I think it's like no damage there. They have like some sort of super armor bullcrap.
Hellgate!
Leave this to me! Just coming! That was a considerably powerful enemy.
Gun knife.
I found
I think that
What's my
again.
Alrighty.
I should wrap.
Why'd that? Why'd I get stuck on the stairs? Beeline 5. I know we're gonna have to come back here to like the specific floors to fight specific enemies, but that's not my problem right now. I like that. I don't think it's very easy doing the geoboard. There probably isn't that many capsules though.
Okay, so what do you want to look into?
The XP, if it is just fighting like Lindworm anyway. Or if it's fighting a specific boss or something. Just 'cause to be fair, you probably will need to be actively helping me soon. 'Cause after I finish this area, then it's just going to be trying to get the items I don't have from like enemies or the chests, so I'll need to know which enemies and which chests and stuff to get. Because I feel like trying to get everyone's Rarity 21 stuff probably makes the most sense. Like first, then I'll be OP. Just simple.
You're strong,
Right
but
thunder!
I'm
Battle
stronger.
Viewer!
You're wide open!
Right thunder! Battle Viewer! Tip-tap! Triple strike! Battle Viewer! Right thunder! Battle Viewer! Right thunder! Battle Viewer!
Pummel!
Tip-tap!
You're wide open!
Yeah, I honestly feel like Velvet might be better here. Okay, I need to change B to Justine. Banshee Thunder works, that works. I don't think I need A being that. I feel like that still took
I
forever.
refuse to fall here.
I guess I do get 12 minutes. There is only 2 on each side, right? The low ground and the high ground.
We will need to
I
be
have it
extremely
pulled
wary.
up, I just can't see it right this second.
Thermal skewer! Rise thunder!
You're wide open!
This is a 3 in the center.
Rise thunder! Thermal skewer! Rise thunder! Take the heaven! Velvet, you have more shadows of darkness! You're about to put your box closer! Infernal torrent! You won't get away! Ready to feel the burn? Infernal torrent! I'll help you! Hey, is everyone alright?
We are gonna move.
I'll never.
Because Velvet's just gonna be a lot better at crushing these random enemies. It's so hard to see.
I don't think we have a chance! Infernal torrent! Take that! Infernal torrent!
You're wide open!
Infernal torrent!
Kill them to the bone! Freaking photon!
Take that! Vanishing thunder! Fire mine! Fire mine! Vanishing thunder! Vanishing thunder!
Phantoms, rip them apart!
Infernal torrent! Divine favor!
Hellgate!
Vanishing thunder! Tail crusher! Better watch your poop! Infernal torrent! Looks like you're gonna be put on ice! Vanishing thunder!
Can they not get stunned or something? Sorry, they just can't get stunned by me.
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice! Vanishing thunder!
Oh my.
Tail crusher! Vanishing thunder! Tail crusher! Tail crusher!
I don't want to sit here and do those.
Infernal torrent! Eleanor, leave this to me!
Wide open!
Thermal skewer! Overpowering thunder! Thermal skewer! Come on, put up some fight!
Okay. Okay, I got to use my camera angle. Making some decent time right now. I feel like Velvet might just be pretty good at stuff like this. Eleanor, I feel like, is better in a lot of fights. Like, if they're really easy, I think she's better. Or if it's like a single enemy, I feel like I'm fine using it. But Velvet all around just seems really
I
good.
don't think we have a chance! Infernal torrent! Infernal torrent! Elements of creation gather! Vanishing thunder! Tail crusher! You're all about to get a lot closer! Tail crusher! Tail crusher! You won't get away! Huh? Vanishing thunder! Vanishing thunder! Take that!
You're wide open! Dire kill!
Gather! Tail crusher! Tail crusher!
Guys like the gods!
Okay, it's a fun move though.
Tail crusher! Tail crusher! Tail crusher! It's gonna get you! Tail crusher! Tail crusher! Tail crusher!
We're finished here.
feel like it could be a good boss or two. Is there a close ladder? So far, this doesn't really seem like it's that tight of a window. I feel like I'm not even doing these fights well or fast. Yeah. I missed.
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Brendan Flash, tear and mash!
Air thrust!
In the seat, I'll help you!
I wish it was just being on the border, not directly facing the wall.
Woo, it's a biggie!
I don't even know if this is the right encounter.
Blast away the shadow! Infernal torrent!
You're wide open! Die or be
Infernal
killed!
torrent! Infernal torrent! I'll help you! I will go Vanishing thunder! Divine favor! Infernal torrent! Infernal torrent!
Versus when call in the spirit!
Just how does this...
It wasn't, of course not.
Woo, it's a biggie!
Windlash! You're wide open! Versus when call in the spirit! Wandering ghost! Hellcat, you're wide open! Die and be killed! You're wide open! Who wants some? Die or be killed!
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
You know, I said I was making good time, everything's fine. I lied.
Okay.
I'm making really bad time and things are not okay.
I don't think we have a chance!
You're wide open! Wandering ghost! Blades of wind, slice them! Wandering ghost! You're wide open! Versus when calling the spirit! Wandering ghost! You're wide open!
Can I not get anything?
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
And these last two are just up these stairs or something?
Or something.
I'm guessing the one here and then... Are they both higher up? Okay, I see them.
I don't think we have a chance! Blade of Heaven's Will pierce my enemies! Finally, guys! I'll help you! Let's fire!
You're wide open!
Blade of Heaven's
dust.
Here it comes!
Kind of sick, actually.
Thunder! Thermal skewer!
It was almost very unfortunate because I'm matching Earthquake.
You can't use Earthquake while farming for shinies, dude. That's rule number 1.
I'm not farming for them.
Why are you farming for shinies, dude? Using Earthquake.
Nothing can stop these.
Are we ready for this?
Infernal Torrent! I'll help you! Infernal Torrent! Infernal Torrent! Here's my enemy!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Windlash!
I don't understand how Scale Crusher isn't inflicting whatever.
Blades of wind, slice them!
Blast away the shadow signal! Scale Crusher! Hero! Crown Fire! Devour! Scale Crusher! Scale Crusher!
You're wide open!
Well, that about does it.
Now I need to go. Yes, sir. I don't even know where I'm at. Yeah, assuming up. This one's on the side there. Where? I don't see any check. Naturally brewed soy sauce, dude.
Aw, dang.
Isn't that one of the ones I needed?
I think so.
I wonder if they're just specific drops then. Because I think I got the recipe again from the exact same chest over here. Like the whatever thing we're looking for. The like parfait.
Intriguing.
Well. It's kind of annoying, but also at the same time, if I just get like a chest room or whatever room, then I can just come here and claim chests. But I also don't think we need to get dupes if I get everything once, if it isn't like that. But it says respawning chests don't count. But I feel like a lot of this stuff probably would count. Like some of them are just straight up recipes. Like the Pirate King Seafood Bowl, which I just picked up there, which means I probably picked it up the first time. That's not where I need to be. Sounds like I'm on this one. Okay. Where am I on this map? Reporter should have something. Avoid scrap. I don't know if I had one before, but now I do. That one. That's up here. Maybe by the end of this dungeon, and when we get the tier 21 equipment, we'll just have all the items.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
Definitely.
I was about to say, how did I not hit that? Oh, why do these things even still gotta be out? I will say though that probably buying those cat things, that I think you can just remove enemies and spikes.
useful.
You know, it might honestly be worth doing even now. I'm gonna be here. Like, pretty sure it said that the third one over here. Oh, I can just fight the boss, which I think there's one here. Maybe not. Maybe this just leads straight to the spa area. That. So I found the rhythm. Guessing that other one is probably lower. Right in the middle of everything. Yeah. So we got all the chests in all of the areas. No.
Okay.
Got to fight the boss. Which will love it to normal. That was then we should be good to go for any of the other achievements. I don't even think there was technically one for doing this dungeon, but we need it for access to items. Technically we still do, but... Oh yeah, this is the boss that takes 0 damage then.
Eleanor Hume. I don't think we have a chance!
I don't even know how I just did that.
Wide open! Triple and shake! Geo Rumble! Geo Rumble!
Rise thunder!
Shield up to the bone!
How did this happen?
Bring the photon!
Okay. So resist everything except Dragon Beast.
Earth, triple and shake!
Geo
Rumble!
Elements of truth! How did this happen?
Call in the spirits!
I'm really just trying to build up my gauge. something element has that still won't be able to use it. But
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Stand up!
Spirit release! The light of virtue! The dark of vice! Joining chaos! Chaos bloom! Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good smash!
Ready to die? I'm not done with you yet! Here's something for you! Hope you like it! Venom Strike! Face your end!
Blade of heaven will pierce my enemies! Divine favor! Devour!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Geo Rumble! Freaking Photon!
Devour! 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 Triple! Triple!
Hellgate!
Triple! 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 Finish! Relic Ray!
I wanted to use the Mystic.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
That was a good bit of XP. And I maxed out the Rayland. And I got the Gay Bulg, Jared.
Oh dang!
Looks sick. It's not even the best weapon. That's kind of crazy. I did get Magi the best stuff. Unfortunately, they have no random skills. They don't even boost magic. But, you know. I feel like the Doppelganger would be better. I actually got some kind of sick. I think we need a lot of this stuff. Okay, the team is pretty stacked now. I still want to get all of their best things.
Oh, look.
Well done now.
If it's another
No, because I'm.
Why are you
Because there's something.
So like I said, we probably want to try and get whatever tier 21 equipment, however I go about getting that. Because the more geared I am in terms of just even like those base stats, the better. And then plus I know I didn't have the max out gear on everything. So we'll get some items from it and we'll just be geared, and then we can farm for XP and whatever items we need with insane stats. Still finish this dungeon, get the final war point, get the the spot cutscene. I don't think we'll play anything here. Fatigue.
You found me to show you.
A bathhouse?
Yep. Speaking.
Super.
You got.
It's.
No need to worry.
If you ins.
You know,
Actually.
Oh,
and there's nothing.
This.
Let's do.
Oh no, it's unskippable.
It was skippable there, we're good.
That would've been unfortunate.
Whoops. Okay. What was that cooking level 18? Isn't bad. However, we would probably swap the auto cook to the really good heavenly parfait thing. Nice.
Eat up. It's the chef's recommendation.
Then we should be able to hopefully get that. If we even break the damage, but we'll see.
So it's really fun equipment time.
I think so. I don't know if chaos difficulty is what we want to go on though. I think it should be fine as long as we don't get double encounters. The enemies will be tanky, but they should be high level.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Illusory Veil!
Elemental creation gather! Thermal skewer! Roaring thunder! I'll help you! Here it comes! Pressure strike!
Illusory Veil!
Enemies are a little tanky, I will say.
We do tank it.
Roaring thunder! Thermal skewer! Roaring thunder! Thermal skewer! Roaring thunder!
You're wide open!
Fiery mirrors! Tornado threat! Pressure strike! Roaring thunder! Take the hermit!
Why is it so gosh darn fast? I think this difficulty might be a little too much for me.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Wandering Ghost! Dark Descent!
I'll help you!
Blades of Wind! Slice them! Air Thrust! Dark despair, kindle a beacon of hope! Windlash! Flash step! You're wide open!
Perfomost victory!
Yeah, I don't think that difficulty is gonna be needed. Any information for me, dude?
We will need to be extremely wary.
got some.
Here's my enemies! Here it comes! Catch a strike! Here it comes! Thermal Viewer!
You're wide open! Shine like a gun!
Thermal Viewer! Closer! Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer! Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer!
What floor are you on right now?
I think the 6.
Well, this is going to take out dragoons and heck harpies, which
I think
call me
it's one of those
crazy.
things.
Come on, put up some fight.
You're not going to call me crazy.
I got unnamed paper.
Yeah, don't say.
Uh-huh.
Still in dragoons though, and also Scarlet Needlers and Nightmares.
Scarlet Needlers?
Yep.
With these things?
We
That's
will
not
need to be
actually- I wanna-
extremely wary. These are my ears. Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer! Rise Thunder! I can heal the Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer! Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer! Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer!
Blades of wind, slice them! You're wide open! Wind, kill them to the bone! Wicked photon!
Rise Thunder! Take the helmet! Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer!
Wicked photon!
Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer! Thermal Viewer!
You're wide open! Burn! Charge like fragile! Illusory veil!
Thermal Viewer! Catch the strike! Thermal Viewer! Take the helmet! Right! Here it comes! Here it comes! Here! Spiral! Hail! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Binding order! Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good! Bad! No mercy! You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash!
Remember the nervous thing.
Wide open!
Rise Thunder! Here it comes!
To the bone!
Take the helmet! Here goes! Right! Thermal Viewer! Defying conviction! No escape! Catch a strike! No escape!
Flash step!
Rise Thunder! Thermal Viewer! What a whip! I won't go easy on you! Rise Thunder! Catch a strike!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
named daggers. I got the paper and the daggers here. So what enemy am I even looking for right now?
We will need to be extremely wary.
We're doing some nightmares. Kind of feels you called the most we do. Got noise from them. Thank you.
Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Now, rise! Arise! Ascending angel!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you! Howling Dragon! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Hey, is everyone alright? I don't think we have a chance!
I think we're also gonna change off Thermal Skewer to more Roaring Thunder. I feel like the Roaring Thunder spam is just our best option. Always. Why is Aizen even dead, bro? I want to keep up my grade.
Divine favor! Elements of creation gather! Wow, all sorts of
I
things
just understand why
popped out.
Aizen has to die, bro. I'm trying to keep up my stupid thing. I don't want to turn it back down to normal.
I don't think we have a chance!
You're wide open! You're wide open! Wings kill them to the bone!
I did good, didn't I?
No drops whatsoever. Not a single one.
You're strong, but I'm stronger. You're wide open! Skies like the dial!
Dark Fang! I will seize on you!
don't know exactly what nightmares are.
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Tornado ray! Dark ray! Roaring thunder! Hunter strike! Crimson strike! Death to Hermit! Here goes! Fly! Here it comes! Fly! Rolling black quagmire, no escape! Rended slash hit! Roaring thunder! Rolling black quagmire, no escape!
Guy's life
I'll
begun.
hunt you! Rended slash tear and mesh! Hunter strike! Ha!
Wandering ghost.
Rolling black quagmire, no escape! Roaring
We're wide open.
Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder!
Kill them to the bone.
Here goes! Easy blade of heaven!
Wings, kill them to the bone.
Hunter strike! Blast away the star!
Bring this ghost on.
Here it comes! Hunter strike! Roaring thunder!
Feel rumble. Nothing can stop these fists.
I got unnamed blade. Is that what I'm looking for?
I think so, from Dragoons, which is the thing that you're fighting.
But then what are
Okay.
nightmares? Because I see harpies, I see scorpions. That's it.
Scout ship.
I don't know what any of these enemies are.
Woo! It's a biggie!
Are they just different types of harpies actually? Kind of like this guy. 'Cause I just got into a fight with some nightmares.
Elements of green together! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Elements of green together! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder!
We're wide open. Smash them. Stone lance.
Hunter strike! Roaring thunder! Rolling black quagmire! No escape!
Wandering ghost.
Poison strike! Death to Hermit! Here goes!
We're wide open.
Alcherica! The light of my conviction will pierce even the heavens to strike you down! God here, Twister! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good step!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you. Howling dragon.
Moon! Gravity mine! Crushing weight! Tap tap! Here right now! Death to Hermit! Here goes! Here it comes!
Frigid photon. Blast them.
Death to Hermit! Roaring thunder!
Kill them to the bone. Frigid. You're wide open. Die and be killed.
What about this one?
Let's see which ones are technically nightmares. Do you think it's the purple ones or the...
Woo! It's a biggie! Looks like you're gonna be roaring thunder! Hunter strike!
Frigid photon.
Roaring thunder!
Illusory veil.
Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder!
Earth, tremble and shake.
Island split!
Too slow.
Hunter strike! Roaring thunder! Here it comes! Ready to feel the burn? Hunter strike! Roaring thunder! Here it comes! Roaring thunder! Death to Hermit!
You're wide open. Phantoms, rip them apart.
Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder!
Stone lance.
Roaring thunder! Death to Hermit! Here goes! Roaring thunder! Supply my fiery meter!
Blast them.
Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Here it comes! Not yet! Hunter strike! Roaring thunder! Here it comes! That was a considerably powerful enemy.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to easily do this.
Woo, it's a biggie! Here's my enemy! Rise thunder! Here's your justice! Fighting order! Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you! Howling Dragon! You're wide open!
I'm not one to go easy. Woo, it's a biggie! Is it hot or is it just
You're wide open! Illusory Veil!
split? Gravity line! Rise thunder! Rise thunder!
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
Rise thunder! Better one
Green
than
light!
raging! Rise
Illusory
thunder!
Veil!
Rise thunder!
Shine like the child!
Rise thunder!
Illusory Veil!
Rise thunder! Take the heavens! Here goes!
Blades of Wind!
Looks like you're gonna be put on ice!
You're wide open! If you want to live, get out of my way.
Feel nothing.
Cringe.
Woo, it's a biggie!
Illusory Veil!
Rise thunder!
I also imagine basically just been opening every test we've seen.
Rise thunder!
I haven't really been seeing any best.
Rise thunder!
Luckily, all the test items can be found on like floors 1 through 5, so or like 4 through 6.
Well, to be fair, I can roll like re-roll room for a chest room.
Yeah. And that's if you even need to.
Blades of Wind, slice them! And blast!
Take the heavens! Vanishing thunder! Take that! Devour! Scale crusher! Scale crusher! Scale crusher!
Slice them!
Scale crusher! Scale crusher! Scale crusher! Darting light laser! Raging! I will Scale crusher! Soul distortion!
Blast step!
You're not hurt, are you?
No.
What item am I looking for, Dylan?
A nameless spear.
Nameless spear?
Or unnamed. This said nameless, but that goes against the theme.
I haven't run into it yet.
We will need to be extremely wary.
Okay, there's
Spell absorber!
You're wide open! Phantoms, rip them apart! Hellgate! Blast step! You're wide open! Smash them!
Blast away the darkness!
And when call in the spirit!
Enough waiting! Crushing wind! Take that! Devour! Gaze upon my fiery mirrors! My head! Scale crusher! Scale crusher! Scale crusher! No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Cause to deflect! Lethal pay! Spirit release! You
I need my team to heal.
Here's your justice! Fight in order! Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good? Back!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step.
I guess.
To
Turns
kill
up their
you.
stats too much.
Howling dragon.
Like you
Whoa!
You're wide open. Die or be killed.
Oh, let's just still die.
I refuse to fall here.
I don't want all of them.
It's a biggie!
You're wide open. Die or be killed. Feel rumble.
I think Velv might just be the better character here, I'm not gonna lie.
Is it hot? Rise thunder!
I think the super armor
Rise thunder!
and them all being crustaceans.
Rumble and shake.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I've made my choice.
One thing is that I can't
I
hit the
fight.
combos here.
Are we ready for this?
Alright, bro.
Wandering ghost. You're wide open.
Gaze upon my fiery mirror!
You're wide open. You're wide open. That's all. You're wide open. Rip them apart. Nothing can stop these fists.
I don't want to run into that crowd of enemies right there. That sounds like a terrible idea. Huh?
I don't think we have a chance!
You just see what I just did there? I didn't.
You won't get away.
That leaves the question. What possibly do?
It was crazy. It could have saved me a lot of time.
I wish I had power.
I don't think we have a chance!
Define it could save you a lot of time.
The act of doing it bypasses a really annoying part of the puzzle.
You're wide open! Blaze the twins, slice them! Airstrap! No lag!
You won't get away.
You're wide open! Die or be killed!
That's what's really cool.
Huh?
Blast that all you got? You're wide
Kill us back at the flip.
Sky's like beguile.
Come on, really?
You're strong, but I'm stronger. You're wide open! Blades of wind, slice them! Illusory veil! Blades of wind, slice them!
You won't get away!
Why does that work for Josh?
I'm more concerned why it didn't tell me that.
Yeah. Guess what else is 2 weeks from now?
I was amazing, wasn't I?
You sure it's the nightmares to drop this thing?
I don't think we have
Yeah.
a chance.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Wandering Ghost! Smash them! Frigid Photon!
Looks like you're gonna get
You won't get away!
Hey, is everyone alright?
Still gosh darn nothing.
Are we ready for this?
You're all about to get a
You're just lucky I made it.
It'll never drop, period.
I don't think we have a chance. I'll help you. Do you think Boy, fire!
Why does it have to miss?
I'll cut down anyone in my way!
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Why? It goes out of its way to miss.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Flash step! Stone lance!
Out of my way!
You're wide open! Burn! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Stone lance! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust!
Everything's
Another
stopping me.
victory.
Any nightmares here?
Are we ready for this?
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Thundering Ghost! You're wide open! Criminal escape! You're wide open!
Next! Infernal Torrent! Infernal Torrent! Infernal Torrent! Infernal Torrent!
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Air thrust!
Leave this to me! Take the heavens! Here goes!
Resurrection!
Here it comes!
Did they really die?
Spiral! Hail! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice!
He just is casting it right.
Now, with a single breath, they appear!
Maybe just using it to heal?
There's no stopping them now! Good! Bad!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you! Howling Dragon! Killing Flash! All life is ephemeral. When kissed by my blade, for mine! Final judgment!
No mercy!
You thought I'd stop there?
Annihilating! Crash! Out of my way! Infernal Torrent! Defying conviction! Roaring Thunder! Roaring Thunder! Precious Strike! Roaring Thunder! Infernal Torrent! Roaring Thunder! Roaring Thunder! Roaring Thunder! Precious Strike! Roaring Thunder! Precious Strike! Take the heavens! Here goes! Here it comes! Roaring Thunder! Come on, put up some fight, okay?
Still no gosh darn nightmare drop.
I'll end this quickly.
Elements of piggyback!
Air thrust! You're wide open! Criminal escape! You're wide open! Burn! Call in the spirits! Wandering Ghost! Wait! Kill them to the ball! Rocket Photon!
Infernal Torrent! Finish! You're defenseless! Zero back! Get a look! I'll hurry that! Blade of Heaven will pierce my enemies!
Stop fooling around.
I want to go and finish up stuff, but roll o'clock's happening and I'm not getting the stupid spear I need. Unless it drops and just didn't tell me. I don't know how I'm supposed to do it. Maybe I can try going into this other gate. Maybe someone who's up here. Yeah, there is.
Guess it's time to fight! You won't get away! Better watch your step! You won't get away!
I'm not even trying to use all my stuff, it's just doing it automatically.
You're wide open! Die or be killed! Earth and wind call in the spirits! Wandering Ghost! Illusory Veil! Tremble! Flash them! Wait! You're wide open!
Did I get it? You won't get away! Void fire! Elements of creation! Insubstantiality!
Nothing can stop these fit.
Give me dwarf.
Don't get careless. Vanishing thunder. You won't get away.
Blades of wind, slice them. They're wide open. Earth and wind, call in the spirit. Wandering dust. Wings, chill them to the
Blast
bone.
away the shadows of dark cover. Infernal torrent. Take that. Devour.
Blades of wind, slice them.
Vanishing thunder.
They're wide open. Earth, tremble and shake.
Infernal
Steel
torrent.
rumble.
Scale crusher.
Wind lance.
Too slow. Scale crusher. Scale crusher. You won't get away. Devour.
Blades of wind. They're wide open. Blades of wind, slice them.
Come on, give me the item.
Refuse to fall here.
I'm just getting mithril spears, Jared. I think I'm only fighting nightmares. I don't think they can drop it. I think you're lying to me. It still says they have a drop.
Are we ready for this?
You're wide open. Blades of wind, slice them. Air thrust. Stone lance.
You won't get away. Max!
Wandering dust. You're wide open. Wings, chill them to the bone. Bring in photon.
You won't get away.
Steel rumble.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal. Hard in the flesh. Liquid pay!
You're wide open. You're wide open. Blast them. Stone lance. Wind
You won't get away. You won't get away.
Blades of wind, slice them. Air thrust. Wide open.
You won't get away.
Wide open. That was tougher than I would have liked.
Still nothing. Criminal.
Here I come.
Vanishing thunder.
Wings,
Looks like
chill
you're
them
gonna
to
get
the
a
bone.
escape. Take that. Devour.
Bring in photon. Step.
Blast away the shadows of darkness. Let's go. Scale crusher.
Wind lance.
Dark and light. Scale crusher. Blast away the shadows of darkness.
Wind lance. You're wide open. Blades of wind, slice them. Air thrust. Blades of wind, slice them.
Scale crusher. Blade of heaven.
Air crushing. Earth and wind, call in the spirit. Plundering dust. Tremble and shake.
Okay, I feel like there has to be something better I can be using than Inferno. Whatever, or the other one. But I feel like all these kind of suck. This Binding Frost is like really, really good.
Steel rumble. Skies like the gods.
it doesn't seem like that.
Dio Rumble! Earthenly common the spirits!
Here's mine enemies!
Wandering Ghost! Guys like the guile!
Okay, never mind.
Two slots! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Black step!
You're just lucky I made it quick.
Is it like a Omega Rare Omega
Move
drop?
it or die! Blades
It
of wind,
seems like
slice
it.
them! Tremble and shake! Wandering Ghost! Stone Blast! Blades of wind, slice them! Air thrust! Black step! Black step! You're wide open! Wind, kill them to the bone! Frickin' photon! Too slow! Blades of wind, slice them!
It's gonna get you!
Who wants some next? Nothing can stop these spit.
There's just no nightmares like anywhere.
I don't think we have a chance!
Pummel! You're wide open! Pummel! Windlash! Black step! Guys like the guile! You're wide open! Die or be killed!
You're gonna be
Blades of wind, slice them! Windlash! Blades of wind, slice them! Blades of wind, slice them! Illusory veil! Windlash! Too slow! You're wide open!
You won't get away!
Windlash! Blades of wind, slice them!
You won't get away! You won't get away!
Wind, kill them to the bone! Frickin' You're wide open! Earthenly calling the spirits! Wandering Ghost!
Give me the stupid item!
Okay?
Unnamed daggers. But, you know.
Close enough.
Don't get careless! You won't get away! Ready, steady, and blammo!
You're wide open! Tremble and shake! Wind, kill them to the bone! Frickin' photon!
I don't even know what enemies these kind of are. 'Cause maybe I'll just go for a fiend. Well, that is a fiend, and it's not even good. Do I have any, these moves that would actually be pretty good? The answer is no. I have nothing I can use.
Blades of wind, slice them! Wandering Ghost!
You won't get away! Hey, is everyone all right?
Why? Still no drop.
Move it or die.
No mercy! Wounds that won't heal! Carve the flesh! Hey! Spirit release! You wronged me! Here's your justice! Fight in order! Now, with a single breath, they appear! Here they come! There's no stopping them now! Good catch!
Ready to die? Whatever comes next. This is just the first step. To kill you! Howling Dragon!
Here it comes! The light of my conviction will pierce even the heavens to strike you down! Domineer Twister!
Killing Flash! All life is ephemeral. When kissed by my blade, or mine! Final judgment!
Looks like you're gonna be put on Leave this to me! Take the weapon!
Double hit! Shooting star!
Here it comes!
Hurricane! Armor crusher! Hold stop!
Here it is! Roaring thunder! Roaring thunder! Take the weapon! Here it comes! Right! Here it comes! Right! Roaring thunder! Here it comes!
Purple blue! Stay away! Shooting star!
Even a short weapon is effective up close.
I'm getting every spear except the spear I need.
Everyone ready to play?
Wind! Earth and wind calling!
I hate how it's like like the moves only work if they like aren't guarding and it can move them.
Come on, put up some fight.
Nameless spear. Oh baby. So now all we need is accessories and stuff like that, but we have all the weapons. I'm just not using it on Magulu. Do you think it's worth it? Because I lose 200 spell damage, but I gain like 300 other stuff.
I think the real question is, are you gonna be using spells or basic attacks?
Really depends on what she's using, not really what I want her to use.
Just forced to use spells.
It's
Spells
kind of
do
like
sound a
on
lot better.
Fluffy said I probably want the 20 because it'll make magic, and maybe even same for Isaac. Can you look up stats, or is that kind of annoying to do?
Like the stats or equipment, I can probably do that.
I just think it could be good to see, because I'm mostly gonna want Laphicet and probably Aizen to have art attack. Seems crazy. I actually just want to go to the save. And I clicked the wrong thing like a million times. A little late to Brawly, but we're still getting on. But as for YouTube gang, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop ribbit. But yeah, we're swapping to brawling, so tomorrow we'll probably continue stuff. But yeah, peace out for now.